Rob.
Tony. And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, our Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. And looking at our free-to-play account based on the packs, the 5 packs that we opened last time, we got that golden legendary and we got that golden epic, which allowed us to basically go up to 3k dust. So now we've got a couple options. Zoo is basically almost complete, so we really don't need to add anything here. We're gonna, add the possessed villager and another councilman. But besides that, that deck is basically done. So now it's kind of at the point where we can go with Hunter, we go with Rogue, or we go with Shaman. And it would be mid-range Hunter, it would be Miracle Rogue, or it would be mid-range Shaman. So 2 mid-range decks and then a Miracle deck. So in the comment section below, I suppose that you guys should leave whatever comment gets the most out of these 3 will go with building that particular deck. So please, comment section below, either say mid-range Shaman, mid-range Hunter, which is kind of like mid-range Death Rattle Hunter, and then Miracle Rogue. And then don't go crazy with it. Don't like spam the whole thing. Just, the deck I would like to see you build is this, and then I can count all those out, and then we will, whatever gets the most hits, I'll go with that. If you decide you would like to pick Control Paladin, and again, that's not on the list, your vote will not be counted. I told you the 3 decks at which I would like to play and build. Control Paladin's way too expensive, as the other 3 decks I mentioned are within budget of our 3k dust we have now. So please, not that I don't want to have fun with other decks, this is just what we can do with what we've got now. As our free-to-play account does progress, we will be able to make more decks and do more cool things. But again, stepping stones, guys. This is it's a free-to-play account. We can't always get what we want whenever we want it, due to the fact that we have to build up to those points. So we're going to continue on with our arena journey. This deck seems fairly okay. And when I mean fairly okay, it's stuffed, packed, and packed jam full, and filled to the T with 2 drops and 4 drops. There's a lot of creatures in this deck. No frostbolts, no fireballs, but theoretically it should perform all right. Holy moly mackerel, we need to turn down that sick volume. There we go. Put that down to that 18. All right, so we got a 4, 4, and a 5. We're returning everything back to our deck and hoping the heart of the card brings us our 1 and 2 drops. That's what I'm talking about. The 2 drop, 3 drop into the salty dog. Nothing makes me happier than drawing into a salty dog. I kind of want to build those decks now, but you're not going to see this video for like 2 weeks, which really sucks from this point, because I'm going to have to sit on all this dust for like 2 weeks until this video makes its round. Fuck you, mate. Why you got to win that joust? Until you guys can see the video, which kind of stinks, but you know what. And of course, we draw the duplicate before we draw the mad scientist. If that was a 1-2, it'd be so much better. Now he's gonna, oh my god. This guy is disgusting. Well, we lose. Losing my mind. Losing my side. Losing my mind. Alright, we're gonna be a sneaky beaver here. We're going to throw down the secret. He's going to think it's a mirror entity. Then we're going to throw out the horse rider. The horse rider is going to swing into the jouster. And we're going to go to Go-Go Town. Or we could go to Shade, but then the Shade will just die. So we're just going to horse rider. I'd rather have 2 horse riders anyway. These guys are really good against Paladin. Wish we had 5 mana, because then we could swing the horse rider into this. But we can't.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
We'll see what he does here. Theoretically, he should kill the jouster, or the horse rider. Any new comments in the chat, boys? Question, best pack for Hunter? Depends what Hunter cards you have, and when... Okay, so questions like this, as you may have been... I mean, you say I'm not a newbie, I've been playing for 8 months. Okay, that's fine. So, I don't know which Hunter cards you have. So I can't really say, oh, you should get Whispers of the Old God cards, because you could have 2 Call of the Wilds. And I shouldn't, if I say buy Classic and you have Savannah High Mains, obviously you should have bought Whispers of the Old Gods for Call of the Wild. So it's kind of like, what Hunter cards are you looking for? Because you can basically know what you have, and you know what decks, like the deck you want to strive to build. So you kind of just have to research, okay, I need 5 Hunter cards. 4 of these cards are from Whispers of the Old God, 1 of them from Classic. Then you should probably buy Whispers of the Old Gods. Just do a little research, and you should be able to come to a conclusion on that on your own on that one. So I guess we just Horse Rider, and then we swing it into this. Then we ping that for 1. And then next turn he swings into this. That brings it to 3. Then we play another Horse Rider and ping that for 1. Oh man, the duplicate. The duplicate, boys. We made it. It's really hard to recommend people like which adventure modes they should buy and which packs they should buy, because it's going to be different for every person. Ooh, we can punish that play. Just kidding. Not really. Actually, this will be 1 that leaves 4, and then we could 2 and then 1. So we know for a fact our Abusive Sergeant is 2-1 swinging into the Spider Tank. Then we can Brewmaster this back to our hand, play this into there, and then Zombie Chow. How do you feel about that? I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. There's some value plays with Abusive Sergeant, because Abusive Sergeant would have died to his Silverhand Recruit, and we can't allow that to happen. He's abusive. He needs to live. He has really long hair. Wow, we're getting kind of low. We're almost half HP. But Paladin doesn't have Burst, which is pretty sick. Or pretty sick for us. Oh, Bog Creeper. Wow, that's a pretty big card you got there. Well, oh, shucks. How do we combat such a creature as this? So if we Abusive Sergeant this, that's 7. We ping, that's 1. Or we play the Horse Rider, but then it dies to this. So we know this is happening. That's happening. And then we ping, that leaves us with 4 mana, and then we can Heckler. So this goes here, that goes there, and then this trades with a 1-1. Okay. Utilizing all of the mana. Haven't played the Salty Dog yet, but he's coming. He's one bad bitch. Lose my sign, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. As your Drake, and you get that Dragon Synergy, the Black Wing Technician. All right, not the greatest turn for him. We can do things with this. All right, woo. So 2 and 2. This goes into here. We know this. We know this. This and this are going to go there, most likely, unless we Horse Rider, but I don't really feel like that's the best play. This ping is going to go here. We know this. This leaves us with 6 mana, so we can Shade and Horse Rider and swing both of these face. Problem is we're super prone to Consecration. I don't like that. So let's Unstable Portal, see what we get. Okay, well that's pretty not so swell. I guess we could Shade and Black Pirate, or we just Mechanical Yeti. I think we go Mechanical Yeti, and then we swing both of these into the Drake. And he gains no HP from the Zombie Chow. Okay, so we've 6 creatures on board to his 6 in hand. We draw 1 next turn. We're up 1 card, but we also have 9/6 power on board, which is really nice. So theoretically, we are winning. Kind of. Not by health, but by field advantage. So Shredder, really nice for him. Micro Machine. Funny. Wow, I played 2 mechs. Pretty good. Spellslinger. RNG Master Race. Do we feel like RNG Master Race? Well, we know Horse Rider is going to be a deal. So that takes us down to 7. No, it takes us down to 6. And this is 3, and that leaves... Yes. So let's Spellslinger first and see what happens. It's actually pretty good. So let's swing this into here and see what comes out. Okay.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
Someone's out on me.
So his Cogmaster is most likely going to hit our 2-1. So I think we ping face here. I wonder what spell it gave him. Hopefully not like a Flame Strike. That would be so sad. I would cry every Tim.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Abusive Sergeant, trading up. Good job. Gives each one of us a secret. Reversing, so we can actually make this a 5-2. Another Creeper, so we can actually make that as an 8-6. So we play the Salty Dog, we have 3 mana left over, but we definitely need to have 1 left over. So if we play Salty Dog, we could give it Charge. That seems pretty good. And we give it +2 attack? Oh boy. The Salty Dog's on a rampage, boys. Check that shit out. That's pretty crazy. The Salty Dog actually came in clutch there with Salty Dog Charge. He never even saw it coming. I didn't even see it coming. Comments in the chat, Bob. Thanks for the ad. This is Bob from the Jim Bob Show. Awesome. Glad to have you on our apprentice. I'm sure you'll be watching this, by the way. The video was fun. It's good stuff. Lights Champion, Battle Cry, Silence a Demon. Oh, the power. Still a 3-drop 4/3 though, so can't really say anything about it. Too bad. Definitely need to kill it off. So probably don't want to race a reversing switch, but we also need to save the ping. So this goes here. Makes this swing into there. I guess this ping goes there. This hit goes there. And then we'll just shade. I really don't want to Worgen because if he consecrates, our entire board is dead. So I'd rather not just like completely get like utterly dominated by consecration. We also could have just swung our Horse Rider in there and then this would live through consecration. So that might have actually been a little bit better. But he hasn't played consecration so far, so maybe he just doesn't have one. But yeah, it's questionable what I just did. We're gonna keep the, oh wow. Okay. So Tall Strider, we're going in, boys. We're definitely going in. Oh man. The card advantage is the same, but his cards are in his hand and mine are on the field. That's the difference here. Again, water in the solo cup. Wow, we got 2 piloted shredders and this guy still loses. You gotta be kidding me. This can be 4, 7, 10, 12. We win. If I calculated the damage right. Oh, never mind. That saved the day for him. All right, so our 3/1's going into the this guy. That's really, really good for us. So we're gonna ping, swing, play, and then go face. Just keep basically holding on field control. If we would have gone face there, it gives him the opportunity to make trades on his own part, and I don't really feel like letting him trade the minions because he'll definitely kill the Shade, and the Shade just gains, you know, +1 every turn, even with Humility. So the Crusher, still a 6/6, due to the fact that we do have that 16 health and not 15 or less it is. Yeah. So first game in Arena is a success, boys and girls. Or things, you guys are watching. One win in the chat, boys. 1 win in the chat. Whips for the subbies. Whips for the subbies. And we are joined today by Marshall, who is laying casually behind me on the floor. He's scared that it is raining outside. I'll show you guys the Marshalls. And if we look at that fat border collie there. He's like, yeah. He's so big. Poor Marshall. I'm sorry, but you are fat, my friend. All right, so Coin, Knife Juggler, Vilefin Tide. And then Abusive, Vilefin Tide. Oh my god. All right, we're going to keep this hand just because it's disgusting. If we can pull it off right. If he gets the War Axe on turn 1 or a creature that kills our Knife Juggler, then we don't. Oh man, he's letting us live the dream right now, boys. Don't have the War Axe. Do not have the War Axe. Do not have the War Axe. Let me Bilefin. Let me Bilefin. Let me Bilefin. No War Axe. Swine. Hit him with the 9. All right, how lucky is our RNG right now? Ping the Acidic Swamp Ooze twice. Ooh, miss one, miss both of them. Good job, RNG. You failed me. But that's okay. We can still do this. Okay, so he hits there 1. He drew Cobra. He drew a Cobra. All right. Let's check the RNG. Let's ping in the chat, boys. Ping in the chat. Okay. All right, so this goes here. All right. Ping the Acidic Swamp Ooze. Are you fucking kidding me right now, Mike? All right, go in face. This sucks. That ping would have made the difference in between us winning this game for sure and us not winning this game. What the fuck? Why would you kill the Mech Warper and not the Knife Juggler? The questions at hand are insane. Wow. So now, do we throw away the... I think we just Heckler for face. Yeah. The option was to Brewmaster the Abusive back to our hand, to Berserker and Ping. There's a couple different options that we could have taken there. I like the Heckler as its taunt card. Okay, so he just put 7 damage in his deck and used up all his mana. All right. Well, going to pump up the beat. Going to trade into his guy here, and we're gonna go face. I believe this game, how you call it, would be dominated. Savage. Wrecked. Yeah, that didn't work out too well for that guy. Arena warriors matter, because that guy just got shitted on. Or, as some would call it, shat on. Tony pointed that out, that I said the guy was correcting my my grammar, or my speech. Shitted it on. Take that. Shatted it on, as Tony would say. How you doing, Marshall? You're sitting up now. You're very attent. You're looking at the door as if like some food is gonna come through that door and you're gonna eat it all up. But unfortunately, my friend, there's no food coming through that door, and the only thing that's gonna happen is you getting ate up. So you're a sissy dog. Yes, you are. A very sissy dog.
Jaina versus Jaina.
That's okay, because you're in gaming, sissy dog.
Oh, it is on.
All right, Unstable Portal, Abusive Sergeant, Tall Strider. All right, so I like how much RNG we feeling, boys. This seems pretty good. We could have kept Abusive, but we didn't have Bilefin. It only combos with Bilefin. It's the only way you keep Abusive. I'm just kidding. You can keep Abusive if you want, but we have nobody like we had Abusive and Pump Up to make the trade. We definitely don't want to trade off our Knife Juggler for sure. All right, so coin into 2 because we have 2 2-drops, and then it's the 4 into the 5, so we just hope that we draw into a 3 or another 2. And we good. We good. What is it, buddy? Are you scared?
What to do? What to do?
Oh man, Marshall, did you just rip ass? Holy shit! Is that your breath, or did you just drop a bomb, man? Don't look at me like that. You know what you did. What are you doing? Did you drop a bomb? You tell me right now. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Bomber boy over here. All right, how lucky we feeling? We play the Clockwork Gnome. This pings and we swing, or we go ahead and just Unstable Portal. We Unstable Portal. I'm not feeling it. We also don't attack. Because we attack, then he can just ping Knife Juggler. Now he actually has to... Oh, interesting. So we're going to be able to get 2 pings off. Maybe they'll land where they're supposed to. Or we go ahead and Mad Scientist and then get the duplicate out of our deck, but we know that's not going to happen. So we're just going to go with Clockwork, see what happens. Wrong. All right, ping the Annoyatron. Fuck me, mate. All right, at least we got a 6/6 out of the deal. And the 6/6 can actually avoid the taunt because it says attack a random thing. so we can actually swing at the Inoyotron and hit like left yard or something. This eyeball over here. Alright, so he makes that trade, and then he goes face. Why is everybody leaving the Knife Juggler alive? Did Knife Juggler, like, not become a thing anymore? Like, are people not scared of the juggles? Alright, so we're going to definitely attack here. Well, do we have to? We actually, yeah, we have to attack here. Alright. Now, we want to swing into this first. Good job. And then now, we want to... Mad Scientist? Hit this? Oh, alright. I was thinking if Knife Juggler would have pinged this for 1, then we would have pinged it with our Fire Blast, but because it didn't, yeah, it did not work out according to plan there. It's fine, though. Kills the 6/6, keeps the Knife Juggler alive. That's a pretty bad decision. Yeah, okay, there he goes. He finally kills it, and then he summons the 1/1 recruit. Okay. Alright.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir. Who you want me kill?
So we can swing into this, enrage it, and then swing into her and make her have to trade. And then we also pull out the duplicate, so we don't draw into it next turn. Seems pretty good. So right now, if he kills the 2/2, just the 2/2, that's really bad for us. But if he goes ahead and kills either the Berserker or the Silverhand Knight dude, we are in the clear for the win. We'll see what happens. Hey guys, hey guys, I want to get, okay, now it makes sense. Hey guys, I want to get Legend just once. I play Zoolock. Usually I don't play aggro, but I don't have time for control decks. Anyway, I think Zoolock is pretty capable of getting to Legend, but I reach rank 3, go back to 5th, then go back to 4, and I can't even get close to Legend. I don't understand what the problem is. Well, wow, he got one of the best 3 drops you could get from that. But we also got 2 more Berserkers, which really isn't that bad. I'll go over your question in a second. We have to see what we got going on here. So this is 3, and that means this would go into here, but we could play one of those, but that doesn't really make sense. We could freeze this and just forego that and just swing into there. That doesn't feel like great either. We're going to have to ping, so that's going to cost 2. That's going to put us at 4, and then that only keeps a 2/1 on the board. That doesn't feel good.
What to do? What to do?
As silly as this may look, I think this is the play. Because right now, we can play the Horse Rider next turn and have this 2/2 and then ping down the 5/5 and keep our 7/4. But in the only other plan to kill the 5/5 and the 4/4, we would have had to leave. Oh my god, this is exactly why I kept the 7/4 alive. Yes. Yes. Punishments will be made. So this goes here. And then this definitely happens. And then we have 5 mana. Or we just summon this, and this puts it at 2. But then we float 1. But then he can ping that, and then he swings with this. So that doesn't feel good. So this is key to success right now. We probably should have swung our 2/2 into the 5/5 just in case he flame strikes. But he didn't have a flame strike last turn, or he would have used it. So we're going to assume that he doesn't have it now. So Jeweled Scarab into a 3-drop. Most of the time it's a secret. Again, I'll go over your question. So, did he get that out of the Jeweled Scarab? I don't know. Did he get this out of the Jeweled Scarab? I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't say either of these came out of the Jeweled Scarab. All right. Could be an effigy or duplicate. So.
If you insist.
Let's play the Horse Rider first. Now, let's play the Tide Hunter first. Okay. Now we know what secret it is. Now we can play around it effectively. All right, so we know we're going to Horse Rider. And the Horse Rider is going to go into here. And then we know that... Well, that doesn't really feel that great going into there at all. This ping definitely going there. We know this. You definitely don't need to kill the Scarab, which means this is the only thing alive. But killing a 1/3 with that, but I don't really feel like letting him draw. And then I guess we just go face, right?
If you insist.
Oh no, we should have hit this because now he can ping this, kill that. That was our bad. We should have killed this 1/1. Yeah, I know, guys, I know. My bad. What's going on in the chat? What's going on here? What's going on? My wrist is vibrating. No, I do not want to go on a bike ride later. Did he wait? Oh my gosh, the Flame Caller. What a powerful card. Ooh, that's a pretty powerful card too, though. Interesting. We're at 25 HP.
It's time for a little blood.
You rip the Flame Strike, I rip the Flame Strike. It's the way it goes, back and forth. Spectral Knight, we ping this, it goes to 5, and then that has 1, and this has 3. So we can actually kill off that. That's pretty good. This can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, but it can be frozen. And then we need to play this, so this goes here, this pings there, that swings there. Okay. And by hero power, I meant like the Frost Elemental power, not my actual hero power. Wow, Fireball, nice. Sick nasty, bro. Mookless Champion, sick. Alright, RNG? Sure.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Yeah, we could get lucky. Or we could get fucked.
Who you want me kill?
I think we're going to go for the more consistent play here, and that's playing the Yeti. We could have Lightning Stormed, ping, and then swung, and hopefully it would have killed this if it would have hit 3, but it would have had to hit 3 on both targets, and that's a risk I do not want to take. Raven Idol was the Spellslinger card, so Raven Idol generates what? If he gets something else crazy. Flame Cannon created by Raven Idol. Okay, I can deal with this. That was the better card for the Flame Strike, because if it would have Flame Strike this, or Flame Cannon this, then he could have just hit it, and that wouldn't have been good. Alright, so definitely probably going to Lightning Storm this. This has 2, that means we can summon this. Well, we can actually summon both of these. And then ping this. Okay. I think he's going to win just because he has higher creatures in his deck. Like what? We have the Goremonger as the highest card in our deck. We've already used the Frost Elemental. Like this deck really prides itself on having a really solid curve in between turns 1 to 4. After that, it kind of lets how you say him in, it doesn't do so hot. Blizzard, pretty sick on his part. So Goremonger would be really good right here if he doesn't have a Polymorph. Another Mech Warper. I think we just ping this. And the problem is if we play the Mech Warper now, he just swings his Yeti into it. So I think we have to hold on to it. And then we'll just ping off the Chillwind Yeti. And then play the Mech Warper. Yeah, so he's drawing a card there. And I do not want to Brewmaster because he can just kill it. So I think he's going to win this one. I'd rather make the trade with our 2-3 and then play the Brewmaster. That's fine. We need our Goremonger though. The Goremonger can test every single card on his board. So chugga. The reason being, if he swings his Water Elemental into the Brewmaster, I guess we could have saved the spell. But it doesn't necessarily matter too much. I think this game is, oh man, now he can trade up. Feels bad. Yeah. And that heals it for 2. Oh no. Oh no, he has more high rank cards than us. We just don't have the cards, and we don't have the card draw either. So this goes into here and it pings it for 1. So we don't need to ping that because it's going to hit there. So we need to ping this. Ooh, silences. So we can swing and ping. Yep. And that's why I pinged the dark scale healer instead of the water elemental. But I don't think it really matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much in this one. Oh, wait, no arcane intellects, no frost bolts, no fireballs. Hurts pretty bad. We could have held the flame strike maybe for a little bit longer, but we'd be holding it for so long that, you know, whenever we played it, we would have taken so much damage and all our creatures would have died before. But yeah, what is that? His second fireball, and he had blizzard. Pretty good. He had a solid deck himself. So what were we waiting on, basically? We had played Flamestrike, Frost, Silverhand, Salty Dog, Masta, Yeti, Tall Strider. I don't think we played the Heckler. No Dark Iron. And then the rest of our deck is basically 2-drops and 1-drops. So the Goremonger was like basically our biggest thing we got going for us at that point. Okay, so to analyze your question of why can't you rank up in Zoo, because depending on, like, it really matters on the type of day and who's playing. So let's say there's a ton of people playing whatever Zoo does really well with. You could find, like, let's say Zoo performs really well against Druid. Just throwing it may not be the case. I don't play Zoo often. I don't know the matchups that well. But let's say Zoo performs really well against Druid. So you'll have this streamer, let's say Reynad's playing Druid, and he has 30,000 people watching him. From the time Reynad plays Druid until like a couple hours after, every single person who's watching him is most likely going to be playing. You're gonna get rid of the stable portal. Is most likely going to be playing Druid. So at that time, if you know 60% of the ladder or a good chance to queue into a Druid is then you play Zoo, and you can you'll hammer through those guys with no problem. The problem is though, let's say you don't know. What's in there, and let's say you're playing Zoo and it's really prone against Rogue, and the Rogue is a whole playing a bunch at that time, like you're just gonna get dominated, and you keep queuing with Zoo into Rogue, you're not gonna get yourself anywhere. You're just gonna keep deranking, and then on top of that, you're gonna get salty because you're getting those losses, and it's just gonna be bad news bears. And so it's essentially just knowing what everybody is going to be playing at the time, because at a particular time of the day, based on what streamers are playing and based on what decks are posted to Reddit, is what you're going to see on ladder. So you just got to kind of pay attention to that, because if you keep queuing up into bad matches when you're playing Zoo, there's no point to keep playing Zoo. You're just going to get domed on. So because he played this weapon, I think I'm just going to coin into the Heckler, as it has the taunt, and I don't mind having 2 Hecklers. It's a pretty big body, and it's a decent card. And then also, if you are, not saying that you need it, but we do offer coaching here at the end by, oh my fucking god. Alright, I don't offer coaching anymore because I obviously didn't see the Kezan Mystic play. Fuck me, man. How'd this guy get so good? Jeez. Let's give him 2 Kezan Mystics then. But anyway, yeah, we offer coaching. I myself and or Tony, but mostly myself. And yeah, it's good stuff. So if you're interested, coaching at inngaming.com. Description down below. Sellout. Hashtag sellout. Shadow Strike, swing into the 2-3. Yeah, we've lost this game. The Kezan Mystic was fucking destructive, guys. Holy shit. That's insane. Should we go balls deep on the board? We're going balls deep on the board. Oh man, I forgot he costs 3 mana. Alright, whatever. Well, we know he can't attack with his weapon, right? So it's pretty safe to say that these creatures will stake. Let's say he plays a card with 5 HP, then we just pink Berserker and kill it, and then we just go ahead and with Salty Dog and Gnome. But the problem is not having Fireballs or Frostbolts in this deck. That hurts so much. Hey, look, there's a Goremonger. We could have saved a ping, and then this has 3. So, like, say he swings there and then kills that. That doesn't feel good. Yeah, could have played that out a little bit better. Now I'm just playing bad. Oh, we're out of water. 1/7 Warden. Grizzly. Killing off the... It's weird you would kill this off first. So, we could swing into this, kill that, Time rewind this. Swing into there. Or we could swing into here. Yeah. Well, we could time rewind Salty Dog, but that doesn't feel good. I guess constant pressure is fine.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Guess this is okay, in a sense. So next turn, maybe we'll draw 4-drop. Him taking 7 there is huge. Never mind, he has a Team bot. Oh man, it's just me, or this guy had pretty ridiculous cards so far. 4-drop is really good. Man, if he didn't have that TKO bot or that Kezan Mystic, man. Who picks Kezan Mystic? I guess his choices might have not. I mean, it's a 3-drop, 4-3, right? No, it's a 4-drop. There's no way it's a 3-drop. It's a 4-drop, 4-3. You actually have to go out of your way to get that bad boy. Uh-oh, he's playing value minions, folks. We can't compete with the value minions. Alright, so this could trade into there. And this stays alive. Or we just fill up the field. And then we ping this. More cards the better, folks. Hopefully he doesn't have Fan of Knives. Well, actually he doesn't have to. He can just swing his 6-6 into our 3-5, and then swing his weapon into the 5-1. He takes 5, 13. That's 4 damage on board. Ouch. Unless he saps that. He wouldn't sap that. He'll take the damage. He doesn't mind. And now he kills the 5-1. How does he know we don't have any Fireballs, Frostbolts, or Pyroblast? Like, you would never want to take this much damage if you're going against a mage. Ever. Lucas is good. Acidic Swamp Ooze is good, and now he passives, and now it's impossible for us to win. Unless we rip the Flame Strike off the top. No Flame Strike off the top. Let's freeze that bad boy. We know this shit has to die. Maybe we get lucky. Well, no, lucky would be Flame Strike off the top, but the 5-5, well, no, he actually just swings his 4-3 into the 5-5 and then takes 5 to the face, and then we don't have Fireball. Because then he would be at 7 HP, unless he plays a taunt here. But still, Fireball to the face after you would attack the 5-5 would be game, but we don't got that shit.
So many options.
We don't got that shit. Betrayal. Okay. And then there's the Heckler that we would have made too if we wouldn't have stole our fucking secrets, mate. Alright. Flame Strike. No Flame Strike. Man, Fireball would be super sick right now. So he's not going to use his face to hit the Goremonger. So he's going to use like his 7-4 and his 4-3, keep the taunt up so the shade doesn't go through it. Or he could just go face with everything. Oh my god. Flame Strike and we win. Flame Strike and he's punished. Flame Strike and he's punished. Flame Strike 1 and 14, so we're like at like, oh my god. Flame Strike! How you doing? Super sick nasty! Yeah, mistakes were made. You just got punished. That's what that's called. Punishments, boys. Punishments. Laid on the floor. 3 and 1. Feels so good. Alright, guys. We're going to call the episode here. Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat. Let's get some hype in the chat. I'm just kidding. There's no chat. We're not streaming. So as always, guys, I'm Warshack and happy whatever the hell day it is.